American politics. And girl, close your eyes, let the music get into you. Don't try to fight it, there ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Hey, lay back and get cool with mind and gotta feel. See, I can't sing that good. It was like, hold on a minute, this is Michael Jackson, right? It's your boy Boogotti NYC. I said, feel. That was when I knew how to stop. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Boogotti NYC. I'm hoping everybody's having a fantastic Saturday morning. And you could have went anywhere. Fact of the matter that you came here, I appreciate you. Now, let's get the show on the road. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Let's get some smiles. Let's have some good energy. Let's have some fantastic spirits. And let's do what we do because the family is here. It's almost 6 o'clock. It's time to get this show started, y'all. Let's do what we got to do. I don't care what nobody else is doing but us. Come on in. Come on in. Give me a chance to fix this camera so that it's perfect so that we can get the show on the road. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. I think we kind of close on the camera, but let me just dial it in just a little bit more just to make sure that we straight, everybody. I want to make sure that everybody can see the whole entire screen. There we go. There we go. Okay, now let me get this other monitor up right there. And now it's time to go. Come on, y'all. Let's get time. Yeah, that's right. Get the smiles in. Y'all remember the old karate flicks back in the day, right? When the audio never made up with the mouth. That's because they was doing those overlays. They would never have that happen now because they have AI, so it'll be a little better than that. I wonder if they're gonna try to do all of those movies over. What's up, Jeffrey? I see my boy in the building. I see Tony, Mark Dorfman, Liberty and Justice. Who we got? Tony up in here. The family is here. See how the gloves step up because they want to see your boy. They want to make sure that they're seeing our show. We don't care about all of that other crap. But guess what we're gonna do? I told y'all yesterday if y'all was around. I plan on starting this thing all over from one, no matter what. So this way I don't have no expectations. I can just keep on moving forward and giving you guys the best that I could give you when it comes down to trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. So without any further ado, you guys, welcome the new faces of American politics. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. This is our bottom line. And you know we don't do anything before we do what? Let's get those prayers in the air for Saturday morning. I want to pray for every single person here. I want to pray for love. We got to pray for good health. I want to pray for respect. Let's pray for understanding and let's pray for each other. Let's pray for our ideas. Let's pray for ideals with an L. Let's pray for our animals. Let's pray for our family. Let's pray for health and let's pray for each other. And let's pray for understanding. And how about some communication out there so people can actually communicate before they do stupid things or things that'll get them in trouble. Let's pray for Miss Swanza right now. Let's pray for Jack Walsh. Also, we're praying for liberty and justice. How you doing this morning, Liberty? We also got, who else in the building? Angels among us. What's going on? Happy Saturday. That's right, turn up. It's another day. It's another birthday for us. Mark Dorfman, how you doing, bro? What's going on with you, Tony Wright? Audrey, I see you in the building. Guy and Elsa already in the building. Miss Swanza, that's right. She's already on point and ready to go. Had that spinach last night. You guys are showing me up. What's up, Rebecca Lanyan Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I see you in the building. We got Scooter Ginger in here as well as Audrey Dorn. Can't forget about me, myself, Boogotti NYC. Also, let's keep on getting some other names in here. Let's see what's up with Casey Ramos. Can't forget about Winter Rising. That's right, Collective. Also, Angels Among Us. Luigi, where you at, Teddy? Got to get you in these prayers as well. 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy, got to get you in there as well. Can't forget about our friends Jonathan, Justin. That's right, we can't forget about them. No, we got to do that, right? Roger, that one song. There you go. 95. What's that? 59 PLG. There, got to get you in there too. And guess what? That's going to be the end of our prayers. Make sure everybody's in there. Okay, cool. Roger, that one. Miss Keisha, can't forget about you. Liberty, I got you. You already know it. Amen. let's get the show on the road. I'm ready to get this started. You guys stick around. We got a really good health and wellness segment today. Actually, I think it's going to be a pretty good show myself, especially from what I saw. Yeah, right, Boogotti. You know, we know you saw it. You was the one that put it together. So let's do it. I'm ready to go. And they're ready to go. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo, 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 yo. And we wind it up. Boo, 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 boo. Wind it up. Boo, 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 boo. We wind it up. I knew it. Okay, I tried. Olay. That's right, we ain't gonna cry over spilt milk. We're gonna just keep on moving. You know how you gotta keep on running for those subway doors? It might stay open for you. Now we gotta open up those pores. We gotta open up those pores. We gotta open up those. It's Saturday the 8th, y'all. That's right, all 2026. Said I'm your host, Boogotti NYC, and this here's our bottom line. But we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and chat. And we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Just got me lit. That's right, you guys. It's Saturday morning. I can't wait. I love waking up with you guys. It's almost like having a big bowl of cereal in front of me. You know, that stuff that we can't eat anymore since we know the ingredients about it, you guys. But anyway, I'm not going to even play around without any further ado. I think it's time to just go ahead and get right into it. Woo, you got the energy for that? Yep, I actually do it. You ready? I got 5 on it. I'm going to stack 5 videos at a time. All I'm going to ask you guys to do is stay on topic, stay on point. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Let me see those flags waving from side to side, because I love to know where you guys are chiming in from. See those flags? It gets stuck in the dome alone. Can't forget those flags once it's in here. Also, do me a favor, let's stay on topic and stay on point. And all of you who are members with gloves, sorry to say Liberty, they can get around the slow mode, but that's a good thing because that means that they're dedicated and they deserve to be here. Just so you guys know, Liberty has turned on slow mode, but if you got a glove, it doesn't apply to you. Just to let you know, that's a good thing, ain't it? But by the way, just wanted to let you guys know also when it comes down to the trolls, we don't worry about them because they're the same person. And if somebody else steps up in here, still gonna go crazy. Can't wait to see what happens today because I feel really good that we have a fantastic show lined up for you guys today and I'm ready to get it going. So without any further ado, you know what I'm about to say, right? Let's get into these titles. Let's go. Let's do what we got to do over here, you guys. We got Trump. Surprise, surprise. That's right, surprise, surprise, because welcome to the new faces of American politics. Let's see who we got lined up over here. We have Senator El Sayed. That's right. We also have Mayor Zorhan Mamdani. We also have Ilhan Omar, House Representative. Getting stronger out there, huh? Is this the new faces of the American politics? You guys let me know. Seems like they're making a statement for themselves, huh? Let's keep on moving forward. Also, what do we have here? What happens now as Dr. Fauci, there you see him, I plead the fifth, as he's been found in contempt of court because he's not supposed to. When you actually have a pardon, I don't think that applies to you as far as pleading the fifth. Let's keep on moving forward because last but not least, what do we have here? Sad story. Woke up this morning, got yourself a, yeah guys, sad story. Vincent Pastore, the late great legend, the Sopranos legend has gone on. He's no longer here, you guys. That's right, Big Ussy of Sopranos is no longer alive. We've got a lot of the breaking news with that as far as the Sopranos legends going out and paying him his last respects. That's right, you guys, they paid him his last respects. You see a couple of guys there from the show, and it was pretty sad. Guys are getting older, but you know what? We love the Sopranos, and Vincent Pastore, thank you so much for many years of great film and great acting. Thank you, so we appreciate you. So yeah, without any further ado, grab your water and your tea and your 55 coffee house from Lisa Roy. It's time to get into it, you guys. It's time to go. Let's do what we got to do. Let's see what we're starting this show off with this morning. I'm sure it's going to be President Trump, because I actually have a little bit coming in about what he's talking about. What do we got here when it comes down to the president? He's got talking about, of course, the United States, and also that he describes a waitress's story. A little bit of a flashback, but then we're going to keep on going, you guys. It's Saturday morning. Let's do what we got to do. Good morning, everybody. Let's go.
In 4 long years of sleepy Joe Biden and the very corrupt, and it was the most corrupt administration, they got less than $1 trillion of new investment in that country. So think of this. 4 years, not 1 year, 4 years, less than $1 trillion invested. And it was going down. They would have had de-investment, it's called. In 1 year, so he had 4 years, less than one. In 1 year, my administration secured commitments of more than $19.2 trillion in new investment from all over the globe. And that's a record that's 5 times greater than any country in history.
Can we get some?
Think of that. You know, the sad part is, I say this to Dana because he understands, I say it to Fertina, the brothers, they're smart too. What a beautiful families. Are they loaded? They're loaded. They own this hotel, you know, they own this beautiful hotel, which I'm sure is doing well because everything they have does well. And a guy like Phil Ruffin's here, one of the greatest gamblers in the world, but also one of the greatest businessmen.
That was your cue right there, Press. Gotta go. Time to keep it moving. We got a lot more to cover this morning, you guys. Let's keep on going. We got a lot of other stuff going on too. So yeah, you guys are gonna be excited about this stuff when you see it. Because guess what? Also, we got to get on over to Washington. Staying over there, by the way. Still having problems getting confirmed, huh, Mr. Blanche? There's a lot of pushback because of Trump's ballroom. Senator Merkowitz also is going to vote no on Todd Blanche's nomination as well, you guys. We got a lot going on with this ballroom backlash and a lot more. Let's keep on going.
Plan is under fire once again. Federal judges, they say the $400 million that the ballroom renovation is not legal. The president now planning to fight back. Local 10's Aaron Maven has more.
The president has blasted the ruling, calling it unjust, while vowing to appeal it to the nation's highest court.
This is not a referendum on President Trump. It is a decision regarding Mr. Blanche in very specific circumstances. All considered, I will vote for Mr. Blanche.
Republican Senator Bill Cassidy saying today he will back Todd Blanche's nomination as Attorney General, a major move that will likely pave the way for Blanche to be confirmed to lead the president's Justice Department.
Mr. Blanche is not perfect, and he will tell you this. But the choice is not between perfection and Mr. Blanche. It is between Mr. Blanche and another acting Attorney General who may not run the department effectively.
Teddy, what up?
President Trump.
Mariah.
Blanche's confirmation appeared to be threatened when Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski announced her opposition, sharing concern that the administration could proceed with a $1.8 billion fund to compensate Trump allies, despite Blanche formally terminating it. It's a possible future win for the president, who suffered a major roadblock connected to his White House ballroom construction project. A federal appeals court ruling Friday, the president is unlawfully constructing the massive new ballroom and must halt construction. The D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals siding with the nation's top historic preservation group, which sued over the project last year, writing whether or not a massive ballroom should be constructed is for Congress to decide. It is not a matter for executive self-help. The president saying in a post on social media he would be appealing what he called an unjust decision to the U.S. Supreme Court. Trump.
Keep on going, you guys. You already see what's there. I can't let you read that whole thing right there because we got to get on over to more information that these guys want to know about. And the other people that don't want to know about it, we don't want to know that you don't want to know about it because people over here want to know about it, all right? So what I'm talking about is Fauci. A lot of people say, oh my God, nothing's going to happen, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Let's do this again. They're going to say that you're wasting time playing this video. They're not going to do anything to Fauci. And it's a waste of time. So we already get that. So all of those people, please save your time be telling us it's a waste of time because we're going to play the video anyway. Because now they got some breaking news and they got the details that are revealed, some information into the Fauci phone. Let's see what's going on with Dr. Fauci's cell phone. I think it's the records, actually.
I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. I respectfully decline to answer. I respectfully decline to answer. Respectfully decline to answer.
I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. I literally was thinking about making a song called I respectfully decline to answer.
Respectfully decline to answer.
You're supposed to be so smart, couldn't even memorize those few lines. We heard that, of course, 111 times. And just as Dr. Fauci held the intelligence of the American people in contempt during COVID, the Senate Homeland Security Committee held him in contempt over his refusal to talk. Now, Tony the Tiger may be defanged finally.
I know he wanted shared information under Chairman Paul's
Okay, we
chairmanship
need to
as
get
well.
to the motion.
Well, let me finish. Is that
I've let you go on, and we're gonna get to the votes.
I would urge my colleagues to table this resolution until we have a chance to look at the information.
For the record, Anthony Fauci refused a voluntary private deposition, and that's why he was brought in under subpoena.
Because it was going to be one side.
Don't interrupt the
Because it
chair.
was gonna
Don't
be-
interrupt the chair.
Okay, Rand Paul's such a hero in this, along with our next guest. But look, it's no surprise. The contempt vote passed along party lines. But knowing that it won't get through the Senate, Rand Paul just kicked the referral right to the DOJ. And it's
How many times have I told people around here to not get so enthused about stuff, not to put like their chest into it, not to get so over excited about things? Because you could get so excited to the point where you may have a little ticker problem. I know we're not at that age, but you know what? You don't want to ramp your heart up like that for no reason anyway. That's why I try to tell people that we need to, God almighty. And something that you probably heard from an old Bad Boys movie. Remember, woosah. Woosah. Yeah, you need the woosah sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just bring it on in, because sometimes people are like that, especially when those people be on that abba-dooba baba-beepa type of people. You can't get mad at those type of people because you gotta expect them to do what they're gonna do. Like DMX said, you can't get mad at somebody for being what they tell you that they're gonna be or for what they're showing you. If he's gonna lie, he's a liar. If he's a thief, he's a thief. That's the type of person he is. Don't expect them not to try to pull it on you. But that's another reason why you shouldn't take it to the heart so much and be screaming and getting all ramped up. Because no matter what you do with your emotions, it's not going to change this other person or the way that they act. Why are you saying all of this, Boogotti? Because I feel this way about someone in Staten Island, an activist who literally had a heart attack after booing Mom Dami. I don't even want to do the song because it's a serious situation right now. Normally, you know me, no. Activists literally went overboard, and what happened? Had a heart attack. So what I'm trying to say is we got to protect ourselves sometimes, even if we're angry at someone else. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward. Scott, let me go back. I want to read all of it just to make sure we get this right. Scott Labodo has heart attack after heated Mamdani NYPD event. As you know, he always approaches Mamdani. Once he crosses that bridge and he finds out he's coming over there, Scott's over there and on him. But the sad part about it is that's probably what got him this heart attack.
And I welcome, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I am bringing to you your one and only, the mayor of New York.
And as you see, the police had a lot of, you know, security and everything like that on him just to make sure that they prevented him from getting close or anything like that. But he was the most heated one, and it's like, we understand, but bro, you gotta protect yourself at the same time sometimes. They got enough people out there booing. You could have had a bullhorn, because the way that I saw him going, he's 61 years old, you know? The good thing about this is the mayor was booed off in under a minute.
Evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here. I want to say thank you to the world. Thank you to my brother Scott.
So now you got a guy over there talking about, thanks my buddy Scott. He's trying to, you know, really ream him up to like be amped up. And of course he's not gonna be able to yell back. So he's trying to yell even harder, forcing more adrenaline, forcing what? Right. After this, he voiced that he wasn't feeling good. And it's not like they're not singling him out. They know who he is. So of course they got a lot of, you know, they got a lot of men on him. Emergency vehicles had to be called. Finally began breathing again and was provided with oxygen. The 61-year-old was listed in critical but stable condition at Staten Island University Hospital Tuesday night, and a SIUH spokesperson told the Advance. Yeah, where the conservative provocateur felt well enough to post a photo of himself flipping the bird. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward. He's still at it. Calm down, Scott. Chill out for a while, bro. We got your back. You ain't got to do it all by yourself. We got to invest in a bullhorn for Scott, because he got a column out there now. And all of us, too. Chill out. That's why I tell you guys, you can't fight every battle. Let it go sometimes. Let's get on over to Puerto Rico. They're having a major issue going on right now where the water shortage is having it. It's so bad that there's a crisis that leads to rationing in San Juan. They're going to go without water for 48 hours each at a time because of this rationing. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, and see what's going on over here.
Now to a crisis in Puerto Rico where hundreds of thousands of people are waking up without running water. A water rationing measure began this morning in San Juan and other major cities, and people will rotate going without water for 48 hours at a time. Lilia Luciano is in San Juan with more. Lilia, good morning.
Good morning to you, Vlad. Look, this major drought that is happening on top of years of underfunded and mismanaged infrastructure, leading to issues like a ruptured major pipeline. All of this making tens of thousands of Puerto Ricans go without reliable access to water for months, and that's before the rationing began this morning. Frustration is very high. Residents in Puerto Rico's capital, San Juan, have been filling up jugs and buckets of water in preparation for a massive rationing measure that went into effect this morning, impacting hundreds of thousands of people. It's brutal, this resident says. It's unbelievable to live through this today. The island is facing a major drought. In San Juan, July was the driest month in more than 120 years. In an effort to conserve water, more than 180,000 customers in Puerto Rico will be without water for 48 hours at a time starting today, and there's no clear end in sight. Ada Monzon is the chief meteorologist at local station Guapa TV.
So it's not gonna take one tropical system, it's gonna take many tropical systems and the winter precipitation for us to get out of this drought crisis.
Low-income Puerto Ricans are spending money on bottled water, and the elderly are relying on neighbors and family to carry water to them. The governor, she says, did nothing. She didn't do anything. In a statement about the rationing, the governor said that the government is taking the measure with responsibility and seriousness, and also that it is out of their hands. But there was a lawsuit, and after the lawsuit, the governor said that the issues that the lawsuit was about, which was about the prior shortages of water, that yes, the infrastructure needs more maintenance and funding. Michelle?
Oh boy, you know what we got to do, you guys. Put them together because we got to take care of this situation right now. Come on, let's get those prayers in the air for Puerto Rico. Everybody put those hands in the air. We got to pray for the families, everybody over there dealing with this rationing. We got to find some kind of way to take care of this situation. From what they're saying, it's a water main break, and I'm praying that they can get to the situation and fix this solution and go ahead and get that water main taken care of, because no one deserves to live like that, and they really need that water. That's one of the main foundations of life for everything. For us, for our animals, for plants, for everything. Praying for Puerto Rico. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, Puerto Rico. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, Puerto Rico. Let's go, you guys, because California knows how to party, and I guess they also don't know how to barbecue. I keep telling people all the time, y'all just so thirsty to barbecue that you'll do anything. Saw one of these videos where this guy has a barbecue on his windowsill, on the window ledge. You guys saw that video before because it's already went viral. His buddy came upstairs and he asked him what type of cheese did he want. It's not so funny when something like this happens. And you guys, this is a follow-up story. If you've been watching the show, like I know you have, this is a follow-up story from 3 days ago, 4 days ago max, when the guy came out and said, yeah, it was a fire and my mom, you know, she got out, she was sick, and a friend of mine brought me a few things because the whole building, the top of the building got scorched. You guys have any idea why? Because that same man allegedly left his barbecue grill grilling on the patio while he went outside. Yeah, so his mom and all of those people allegedly got burnt out because of him. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. You guys remember that story, right?
A huge fire at a condo complex in Foster City, and today a man was arrested in connection with that fire.
ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Gloria Rodriguez joins us live now with more details. Gloria.
Yes, we're not releasing the name of the man who's been arrested at this time because he hasn't appeared in court yet. But I was out here Monday, I was covering the fire, and I interviewed him about how his mother and her caretaker were able to escape. And I texted with him today. He tells me he's going to advise with his attorney before talking to me again. Meanwhile, residents are continuing to deal with so much loss. Residents emotional as they saw the scope of the fire damage to their condo building on Sea Spray Lane in Foster City.
And it makes a ton of sense how it could happen, right? Because those patios are still like encased, they still got wood around them. So once the sparks start going, why not have other stuff be able to get ignited like that? Grease fire, anything from an unattended grill.
Entire units gutted, parts of the building charred, walls blown out. Damaged kids' school supplies now on the ground. Foster City Police arresting a man suspected of causing the Sunday fire that destroyed 51 units, affecting some 150 residents and injuring 4 firefighters. Police say the blaze was caused by an unattended gas grill on a balcony.
We've heard that rumor from day one, and it's very upsetting. And of course, I think now, I hope that the other tenants will be diligent about, use of anything, fire related outside.
Alfred Tolentino lives in the complex at the building across the street. Tolentino says gas grills are not allowed there. The California Fire Code also prohibits open flame cooking devices from being operated on combustible balconies or within 10 feet of combustible construction unless they are protected by a sprinkler system, which his complex was not. The suspect also faces additional charges, including obstructing a police investigation, though officials aren't giving us details about how he allegedly did that. We were there as the city put up signs showing the property is red tagged and that entering is not allowed because of hazardous conditions. Tolentino says his garage had some flooding from the water from firefighting efforts.
There was about 6 to 7 inches of water with debris from the burning building, graduation photos washed up. personal items and just pieces of debris. So that was disturbing to see.
And there's tape up out here. There are also signs up to keep everybody at a safe distance. There's a danger of a total building collapse here. Now, I talked to a girl who was out here earlier, and her eyes were red. She'd clearly been crying. She says that all of her stuff was in the unit, her clothes, her school supplies, and she says she's starting school next week. So it's been an emotional time for so many residents. We know the Red Cross is helping those who've been displaced. Live in Foster City, Gloria Rodriguez, ABC 7.
Damn shame, man. That's wrong. He should, man, he need to get some serious time. Talking about, she texted him and his lawyer said that he shouldn't be getting in contact with nobody. Why isn't he in jail? Straight up and down. Why is he still out able to walk around? He should be arrested right now. I want to pray for everybody that was victims of this situation, and I'm glad that nobody got hurt. I do want to pray for the first responders, two of the first responding firemen who did get smoke inhalation to be corrected. I like to make sure that they get 100% healed and make sure that they're on their way back home and back to their families 100% healthy as well. Just want to make sure that people understand, please be careful of leaving your grills and things like that, gas grills unattended. It's not a good thing. Praying for everybody to get their somewhere to stay for their livelihood, because so many people have been displaced out there. Let's pray for them, guys. Amen. Let's keep going. We got to get on over to Texas now. We got reports of the 1181. Anybody hear about the Candida RS? It's a virus, Candida virus. It's and the thing about this virus is it's a drug-resistant fungus, and the cause some of us should probably be worried about. It's called the Candida. Anybody hear about this? I hear it's common.
Reporting the highest number of Candida auris cases in the country. This is according to the latest public health data. The drug-resistant fungus has been making national headlines, but what do those numbers actually mean here in Houston? KHU11's Michelle Choi reviewed newly released state and local data and spoke with a Houston infectious disease specialist for answers.
A drug-resistant fungus making national headlines isn't new, but after digging into newly released state and local data, KHU11 found those numbers only tell part of the story. According to the Texas Department of State Health Services, Texas has identified 1,181 Candida auris cases so far this year.
Texas, unfortunately, is one of the top states with number of cases, and we do see it regularly here in the greater Houston area.
Dr. Louis Ostrowski is Chief of Infectious Diseases at UT Health Houston.
Now, the scary thing about this is they're talking about medication can't do anything against this.
He says Candida auris is related to the fungi that cause yeast infections. What makes this strain different is what can happen inside a hospital.
When you're in the hospital, Candida can cross your barriers, for example, the gut or your skin, and get into your bloodstream and cause sepsis, a very deadly disease. Problem with it is that it spreads really, really efficiently, and it's very hard to eradicate from a hospital or a unit or a nursing home, for example. It's actually resistant to the most common antifungals that we use.
The trend is showing up locally too.
It's resistance to the most common antifungals that we use.
Harris County has reported 382 cases this year, most involving older adults in nursing homes and long-term care facilities.
So all hospitals in Houston are dealing with this.
One reason, Houston is uniquely vulnerable.
I mean, Houston is the biggest medical center in the world, basically. It's kind of the perfect setup to be able to introduce this pathogen to different facilities.
That's why I like to tell you guys what's going on out there. I like to get it to you first, just in case you didn't know. Be careful out there. Also, let's double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up, because we got 6 of the Our Bottom Line keychains coming out and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. That's if we can get those likes up to 300. Let's see if we can do it, you guys. And guess what? We're right there, knocking at the door of 74,000 subscribers. And I'm proud of you guys. Let's go, you guys. That's right. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward. Sad story about this Candida thing. Sad, terrible story. But I do got some free merch for you guys.
How concerning is that?
It is concerning. Again, not concerning for the average person living their normal lives. But it is concerning when you're hospitalized.
He says hospitals use strict infection control measures, and most serious infections can still be treated with IV antifungal drugs. Only rarely are infections resistant to every available treatment.
But 30% of people with this infection ultimately end up dying. We don't know necessarily if because of this infection or because this infection affects frequently more vulnerable people. It's high mortality, unfortunately.
Keep on moving forward. Don't take none of our medical information until you guys check with your doctors too, because we are not the right people to get your medical information from. If you want to ask any information like that, I suggest you consult with your medical doctors as well. But people, just to try to bring you aware of what's going on and have us right on the cusp of all the new breaking information. That's what Our Bottom Line is about. And if you don't mind, give me all the money in your pockets right now. Double tap that screen. That's right, double tap that screen, you guys, and give me all the money in your pockets. Let's get those likes up. I heard something about 3 dots being right there on the phones. Yeah, you can also like on your televisions as well. All you got to do is I think you just do it like double tap, or just tap on the 3 dots or something like that and hit the like. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And if you don't, you heard them, right? They're coming to get you. You better subscribe because the police is coming. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because Dan woke up this morning, got yourself a... That's right, you guys. Remember that? That was one of my favorite shows. I hate to see that my buddy Vincent Pastore just lost his life, and then it was even worse a few years ago. James Gandolfini lost his life as well because of I don't know if it was age or whatever. A lot of times they don't put these things out, but that was Tony. Of course, you guys know Vincent Pastore, if that's the correct pronunciation. He was known as Big Ussy in The Sopranos. So yeah, there was a beautiful funeral for him and all of his loved ones and people from the co-stars who remembered him as a fantastic person and a legend. Let's see what we got coming in off News 12 about Vincent Pastore, you guys.
Loved ones, fans, and co-stars said their final farewells to actor Vincent Pastore today.
One of a kind, one of a kind. So we're gonna miss him a lot.
The funeral for the beloved soprano star was held in Westchester County. Pastore was born in the Bronx and raised in New Rochelle. He was known for his TV and film roles playing a mobster, especially as Salvatore Bonpensiero.
And as people followed the casket down these steps at the Church of the Holy Family, they all shared the same sentiment. Above all, Vincent Pastore will be remembered for one thing, his big heart.
He could be the scariest gangster you've ever seen on screen, and the warmest, kindest man, in real life.
When my aunt was sick with ovarian cancer, he actually met my aunt and gave her an autographed picture. So that's very dear to my heart.
I only met him once. But when I met him, I felt like he was a brother. He was very compassionate, caring about people, cared about me, who we didn't even know.
Vinny was a great human being. You know what I loved about Vinny the most? Vinny didn't care about money. Nothing was about money to him. He loved human beings, he loved people, he loved music, art, the theater, and he wanted to help young people.
A close source tells News 12 Pastore will be cremated. He died on August 1st at his home in City Island. Pastore was 80 years old. In New Rochelle, Alexa Special, News 12.
Come on, y'all. Let's go ahead and give it up for Vincent D. Pastore, Big Ussy in Sopranos, and a bunch of other roles he played. Go ahead and open up those doors for a legend, Lord. Let him in the gates, because I know you're going to have a good time up there. You're letting in a good person. God bless his family and every single person that's probably mourning him right now. Let's give them strength and give them courage and energy to move forward. Rest in peace to a strong person. Fantastic soul. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We got another situation here. I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor. I'm going to need you guys to fasten your seatbelts. Boogotti, I'm in the crib. Other people are like, I'm in the bed. What you talking about, Boogotti? No, 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 no. When you're on an airplane, especially if you're flying over Air India, you know what I'm talking about, right? If you're on Air India, you need to fasten them seatbelts because we got some footage of some severe Air India flight turbulence coming up right now. on, y'all. You ain't gonna want to be on this flight. Babies crying, got goats running up and down the aisles.
Somebody okay?
Yes, that is a panel from the top of the ceiling of the airplane that just fell on the ground, and all of their stuff just came open because all of the luggage compartments look like a lot of them are opening as well. This is turbulence on Air India. Buddha ain't never get that many prayers at one time.
Nobody should get up. Fasten your seatbelt.
I guess the beverages is out of the question right now, huh? I'm talking about the doors came off for the luggage areas, y'all. Look, thank you, come again. Look at the doors, panels came off, y'all. Yeah, y'all, so yeah, I guess we'll keep you guys up posted on that. We haven't heard anything about Air India, so I guess they made it down okay. Just keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. We got people in the comments talking about I'd never trust nothing that they build. Y'all know y'all wrong, right? Y'all trying to make me start crying over here with the laughter. Yes, I saw that, right? Yeah, school, they trying to hit us and make us start laughing over here, so they're going to throw me off. I ain't doing it, y'all. I'm not going for them jokes right now. Nope. Wait, Audrey. No, it was Audrey. Yeah, Audrey think that she's slick. I'm not doing it, Audrey. You're not going to bring me to tears because I read that and I had to really had to hold back. So I think you're slick, right? Come on, let's get on over to New Mexico. We got this Epstein, that they commissions a new release initial report because remember how New Mexico, they said, the DOJ told New Mexico, leave it alone, we're investigating Jeffrey Epstein, right? Remember when they said that? So New Mexico left it alone because they thought that it was being handled. Now that they did not handle it, they wanted to sue and they wanted to know why you didn't let us keep on moving forward. What we got over there? Let's go.
And right now at 6, subpoenas ignored, the federal government refusing to cooperate. All as our state tries to figure out who should be held accountable for the crimes committed at Jeffrey Epstein's Zorro Ranch in Santa Fe County. Today, our state's Epstein Truth Commission released its first report on the web this convicted sex offender was able to weave in New Mexico. From top officials to nonprofits to spas, Epstein's influence is hard to grasp. Blake Trolley joins us from Santa Fe now. And Blake, you sat in on the commission's meeting today. What all did you learn there?
Well, we saw a very frustrated committee as it pertains to that federal cooperation. The commission has sent out 20 subpoenas, 10 of which were fully cooperated with, 4 more subpoenas going out. But again, today, we heard from a very frustrated commission chair over the lack of cooperation between the federal government and the state on some of those files that they were seeking. The New Mexico Survivors Truth Commission released a more than 100-page report made largely with information from the previously released Epstein files. Chair Andrea Romeo says the commission is still investigating. Lawmakers from the commission previously issued 20 subpoenas. Again, 10 parties have responded. One key agency who did not respond, however, is the FAA. The committee was seeking unredacted passenger logs, as it says 80 flights on Epstein-flown planes had no passenger information.
We know that Jeffrey Epstein and a number of people were invited to the ranch. We wanted to corroborate the information that we have publicly in the logs available with what the FAA has as primary sources that they have to keep record of. Again, there's a lot of first names or initials that
why would the FAA not provide this information?
That we have yet to understand who those folks were.
Now to focus on some of these new subpoenas that went out today. Other subpoenas sent out include to the New Mexico Department of Workforce Solutions to get former employment records from the ranch and the New Mexico Tax and Revenue Department for key payroll records related to Epstein's employees. Commission Chair Andrea Romeo says one question she still has is why state investigators agreed to stand down and let the feds take the case over. Now, I should say that today's report is an interim report. This commission is continuing its work. A final report is expected at the end of the year. Reporting at the State House, Blake Trolley, KOB4.
Yeah, a lot.
Joe want to know if that's Quagmire's other daughter, y'all. Joe is asking if this is giggity Quagmire's other daughter. I don't know. I mean, her facial features are kind of strong, but the other one is really... I can't wait till we get another one of her. Yeah, all we got to do is wait till we get another Fox report, and we'll get to see the giggity. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got to go. Another serious situation we got over here. Seems like all of the serious ones are going to come in together right now. We got one person who lost their lives in a violent rollover crash on the 215 freeway. I do not believe there's a lot of, when it comes down to audio on this, but it was just something about the damage of the vehicle that kind of made me just stay on this video. Let me know what you guys think about this. One person lost their lives in this violent rollover, and I don't know where the frame of this vehicle is. Like, where's the frame at? That's part of it. This is part of it. Shout out to On Scene TV. But this here, I mean, is it a dune buggy? Is it supposed to look like that? Because this is nuts. And yeah, one person lost their life in this violent crash right here. They said violent rollover. So it must have flipped a couple of times, probably going very fast. What's up, C-Graph? What's up, everybody? Oh, everybody new. Choo-choo, what's going on? Got to get those prayers in the air for the one person who lost his life in this tragedy right here, you guys. Be careful out there when you're on those roads, especially when you're in vehicles like this. Probably was an off-road situation. Amen. Looks like some off-roading, too. Said violent rollover. Might be seeing that on Instagram, depending. Let's keep on moving, you guys. Let's go. I already put the prayer in the air for that one. Be careful out there, because this one right here is crazy. Woo! When people start going in stores and stealing things and doing things that are nuts, sometimes, like they tell you, let it go. Because I don't think that they're going to give you the compensation that you deserve, especially if you get yourselves hurt or you lose your lives, people. If you work in retail, I'm not telling you to let people just take advantage of your store, but at a certain point, you gotta let it go. The reason I'm telling you guys this, because we got some situations going on in Hartford where a woman she was jacking some clothes, but the way that she got up out of there was by a car, by a vehicle, and she did not care about anybody who was around. All she really cared about was getting away. Because of that, one of the assistants at the store got hurt. Her arm was pinched by the car door as it was passing by a pole. Be careful about this, you guys. She could have lost her arm. Let's keep on going forward, you guys. Let's do this. Let's go.
Crime in broad daylight. Our Channel 3 cameras were in downtown Hartford when they heard fighting at the corner of Talcott and Main Streets. Your chief investigative reporter Sam Smink was there and takes us step by step, detailing what happened next.
I don't know if this lady ever played Grand Theft Auto before, but this is a Grand Theft Auto scene in action. Everything that you see here is straight bananas. And the police didn't even roll up on the scene. What is this, Little Baby New York?
Damn. Well, reporter's day is never boring. The only way to describe this was
Get
chaotic.
those lights
You're
up, y'all.
screaming. I decide to start filming on my cell phone. The photographer is running the drone because who knows what's going to happen. And you want to take a look at what happened next.
She's shopping, so he was helping her. She's telling him what to grab. And so I'm watching from over here.
Well, it started as a normal day for Marcy. She's the assistant manager at Track 23 clothing store in downtown Hartford. Until...
And no sooner than she asked him for something, he turned around, she ran out the door.
The thief ran outside to her car on the corner. Drone 3 happened to be in the air right there, and that's when the photographer and I noticed someone yelling, "Stop."
That was it. Until you guys seen her out there.
And then he ran after her.
Both of them ran. She did too. He ran first, then her. So by the time I got there, her arm was just pinched with the sign in her car door.
That employee was left with bruises on her arm. I was recording on my cell phone as employees tried to grab the clothes back, and she sped away. She got 10 seconds down the road and crashed into the wall. We called the police. As I was on the phone with 911, I saw the woman changing her clothes, taking off her pattern dress, putting on a gray hoodie and khaki pants. The drone caught her walking away from the...
You see how much time she has is what I'm trying to tell you? She was walking, she drove, she got out, she changed her clothes. Where are the police at? That's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm not saying because they should be everywhere at all times, but she did a lot in the time when they could have been there. Or where's the patrol?
Crash hiding her face. Police pulled up soon after.
She has the video.
They did a drive around the area but couldn't find her. She left some clothes behind on the ground.
Coming to the police. Or they come around slapping around the wrong people, throwing the wrong people up against the wall. What are you doing? I called you. What are you talking about? All that nonsense. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Marcy says they didn't come from her store, but... That's everything she took?
Unfortunately.
They were able to get back most of the clothes she stole. She left them behind in the car.
Another $24.99. Another $24.99. It smells like liquor, yo.
Almost $300.
Almost $300? Hartford police tell me the car is unregistered with a stolen plate. Hartford police are investigating. When we were leaving the scene, they were trying to get surveillance video from the store for a better description. I personally did not get a good look at her face. Your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smink, Channel 3, Eyewitness News. Crime in...
All right, you guys, I already told you another one. I told y'all be careful out there when it comes down to AI, because you got these smart people are getting smart out here. I actually have literal arguments with AI. Man, listen, you think I'm gonna be going back and forth with AI like, yo, you told me this, you told me that, and it'll tell you a lie. I tell you in a minute. You guys be careful. AI will definitely lie to you. Don't listen to all of the stuff that it's telling you now. Check this out. Another thing you got to also be aware of too is, remember back in our day, we thought it was big to have a calculator so that we can do the math and everything like that and get over on the math test and things like that. A calculator was big to us, if you know what I'm talking about. In this era, they got AI that can do all of the homework. I'm talking about they don't got to do jack. This is my assignment. This is the class. Boom, knock that out for me. Next thing you know, boom, all of their homework is done for them. So you know what? There's a lot of people doing that, a lot of college students too. But what that hurts is the educational process. You're not getting any of that information up here. You're not storing anything. So that's not a good thing. Last week, you guys saw when a professor snuck some words inside of a test. The cows and the plows go brow when they sleep now, stuff like that. And nobody caught it. Why? Because it was done by AI. All of it was copy pasted. You guys know what I'm talking about. How many people here got caught for trying to cheat on the test? Or ever tried to cheat on somebody's test? You ever got stuck on the test and looked across or looked around? You guys know what I'm talking about. Come on over here. Because Alcorn State, remember last week I showed you how the teacher, the professor snuck a couple of lines in white text so that the people that were using AI wouldn't recognize it unless they actually read it. Let's go, you guys. We got the follow-up to this story. We're doing follow-ups today. We got an exclusive interview with that professor who caught the students using the AI. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Its misuse in the history class became the center of conversation for hundreds of thousands online. It turns out it's a major topic of discussion framing the future of AI and its use at universities nationwide this fall. There are few places left untouched by AI.
I came up with a homework assignment for my students a couple weeks ago, and I was having trouble coming up with one.
In the classroom of Dr. Jason Gibson, professor of history at Alcorn State, isn't one of them.
I've just gotten weary with reading AI responses over and over.
They all used AI to generate their entire response. And apparently they didn't proofread it.
So he's reading your responses because he's the professor. So he's getting used to all of these AI responses.
That reality became clearer than ever this summer, when just 3 weeks ago, a viral TikTok sparked a nationwide conversation over artificial intelligence in the classroom. The professor exposed his students' use of AI during a discussion prompt a part of a midterm exam.
I said, I'm going to input a sentence in here in white ink to the point where they can only see it if they answer it in the portal. But if they copy and paste this whole thing into AI, then AI is going to catch this one line.
And well, AI delivered some, let's just say, creative uses of the word Madagascar for more than 90% of its students.
Basically, 32 of 35 of my students had a sentence with the word Madagascar in a way that didn't make sense in that discussion prompt.
Those results revealed more than just failure of that portion of a history midterm. It's become a method being used across academic institutions, shaping the future of AI's use at schools like Brown University, too.
There are some venues who have started using the Madagascar trick, where they don't want people to use chatbots to write their papers, but they also don't want reviewers to use chatbots to review the papers, right? Because that's an area where human judgment is absolutely central.
Smart professor. I like that. Smart professor. You see the percentage of the people that he caught using chat though? That means a lot of people are not really doing their homework. I bet money people are going to be confident. That's right. Confident with AI and going to snitch on AI the second they face jail time. Okay, choo-choo, let's see. What's that? Remember rulers and erasers that fell off all the time? Yeah, remember that, right? I remember that. That was from our day. Let's keep on going, you guys. That's right. I think so too, Joe BX. Well, let's get on over to the WNBA because we got a situation going on with the LGBTQXRXSGQ, I think. You guys know what we call them around here, right? The broken wristed clique. Really easy for us. BWC. That's right, you guys. You know what I'm talking about. The broken wristed clique. You can put a piece of plywood up under there with a piece of duct tape, and it still would not stand firm. Let's keep on moving forward because we got the WNBA now that's facing fallout after Cunningham's comments on Trans Europe Express athletes. You know, you guys remember that song?
Are heating up in the WNBA right now, largely off the court, after Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham voiced support for banning transgender girls and women in female sports in a recent ESPN interview.
Okay, so I need to take account over here. How many people agree with Sophie Cunningham? I need to know, you guys. We need to find out how many of you guys agree with Sophie saying that men in women's sports is a no-go. If you guys agree with her, let's put the thumbs up and say that we agree with what her mission statement is, because right now she's doubling down. She's saying it a second time. But if you guys think that we're all equal and everybody should be able to play together, you also have a say here as long as you're being respectful. Give me a thumbs down. You do not agree and you think that everybody should be able to play all together, no matter male or female. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know. Thumbs up if you agree with Sophie, Miss Cunningham, and thumbs down if you think that everyone should be able to play together in harmony. Ebony and ivory.
Then doubling down.
When it comes just to protecting young girls in sport and women in sport, I feel very strongly about that.
Protests popped up outside her next game against the Seattle Storm, both in support and against her. Other fans wore t-shirts printed with XX and XY chromosomes on them. Cunningham and the Fever went on to win that game, but not before Seattle Storm co-owner Celeste Keaton got into it with fans who were holding signs supporting Cunningham. A day later, Keaton was suspended from going to the team's next 5 home games and fined an undisclosed amount by the league. The team apologizing to fans for the confrontation. Then at Sunday's game in Minnesota, Lynx coach Cheryl Reeve let her shirt do the talking with "Trans Kids Belong" written on it. She and Cunningham.
We appreciate all opinions here, everybody.
Cunningham speaking on the court before the game, keeping things civil, Reeve addressing the conversation with the press afterward.
I think both of us understand that we have platforms, and we both talked about wanting to, more than anything, educate. It was nice to be in person for sure.
And Cunningham's teammate, superstar Caitlin Clark, played it diplomatic in response to the controversy.
It's not really a discussion we really have in our locker room.
But it's not preventing tons of less civil chatter online.
So let's get something straight. Sophie Cunningham can make publicly transphobic comments, triple down on them, and continue to play without facing any real consequences.
Okay, Audrey, you dropping bombs on us today. You think you're slick. Audrey said, although there are some women out here with the big back, big backs, big back, big backs. Yeah, my back is loaded up with cakes and delicious foods. Yeah, my back is loaded up. My big back has no rules. You think you're slick, Audrey. You're trying to drop them on us today. She said the big backs may be able to go play in the NFL. I don't know about that, but you might be right. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because your opinion counts here. And I want to give a big shout out to the Highway Patrol. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. Shout out to the California Highway Patrol, because you see this police officer right here. He's rescuing 2 women from a burning car near the river. There you go, you guys. Let's get it. Nothing but respect for these first responders. All cops ain't bad guys. Look at this. I don't know if this probably happened with a situation where
Everybody's out.
they was driving too fast or whatever. Again, shout out to On Scene for making sure that they're on point and making sure that we get this information, you guys. As soon as I can get some dialogue about it, I'm going to bring it straight to you. Now we got to keep on going forward, because now we got the arrest and we going where? It's time. Let's see if we can hit that note out of nowhere. And if I can make it there, I'll make it bum bum. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. But first, let's pray and let's thank the Lord for saving the people that were rescued inside of the fire, as well as big shout out to the CHP officers who helped her as well. Amen. Now we're in New York, you guys. Let's get on over to New York. We got another situation where the police officer was arrested. Seriously? Huh? That's right, arrested for allegedly using a flock camera to spy on an ex-boyfriend, on the boyfriend's ex-wife. I see too many of these stories now, you guys. It's always the police officers. You guys keep getting caught using these flock cameras for the wrong thing. So you can't get angry at us for wondering what else you're using them for. Let's get into this, you guys. Let's see what's going on with this.
A Mooresville police officer is now accused of using a flock camera for personal reasons. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. This arrest of this officer comes just days after a CMPD officer was accused of misusing the same technology. WCNC Charlotte's Tradisha Woodard is joining us live from Mooresville.
And Tradisha, people in the community now asking if there are enough safeguards to keep their information from falling into the wrong hands.
Yeah, guys, there's already been lots of concerns and mistrust when it comes to flock cameras across the board. But this recent incident here in Mooresville has a lot of folks questioning who's overseeing the people with access.
Right.
These cameras are designed to watch the public, but now
we have the safeguards that we thought were enough. Clearly, they're not.
The people behind the screen are the ones being watched.
She accessed the computers, the LPR cameras, to find information and track her boyfriend's ex-wife. And we also know that at least twice she accessed these cameras while she was off duty.
Okay,
They say Elizabeth Snowman was arrested at work for using the system for something it was never intended to do. She has since then been released on a $5,000 bond.
Their integrity
King Fire.
has been broken.
The case now
Tyrone.
leaving residents with concerns about who is holding those with access to this powerful technology accountable.
I mean, I'm gonna feel weird that I'm exposed to that. People looking around and look at us.
Insecure because they are crossing my personal life, you know, and you don't know who is watching you now.
Alongside this investigation, Mooresville Police says they manually flagged other officers too.
We're looking at 10 of the 10. Three look like they could be problematic.
As they work to combat the issue, they're also working to implement some changes.
And that's just one place and one area, and we don't even know what else they're using them for.
Preventing this from happening so easily.
Let's keep on going forward. Winston, so glad that you're enjoying your fam. Have a good one out there. Enjoy your day, girl. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Now, you guys know how it is when you get to somebody that's like privileged, somebody that's had everything, probably born with a silver spoon in their mouth, or probably was spoiled. You guys ever been around anybody like that? You ever know anybody like that? That nothing that you say to them, they're not gonna go for it. They got just too much going on, and they got the family, they probably got a bunch of money or whatever, and they always right. You guys know that person, right? Well, when they start drinking, the next thing you know, they drive drunk and do something like this, don't try to start asking for your daddy now. Yeah, got her hands behind her back with the why? Because she has now been arrested for doing what? I don't even want to tell you what she did to the bride that's no longer here in a crash, but she wants to call her dad. Watch your head is what I say. That's what I say. Yeah, you might have been pretty boo. No, I don't think you're getting up out of here tonight. Talking about, can my dad come get me? That's why I keep on telling you guys, when it comes down to vehicular crimes, I think the penalty should be much stiffer. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Let's see what's going on over here in Foley Beach. Is it Folly Beach? Let me know. Folly Beach.
There's no way that I can just get, like,
just hang tight. It's gonna be a little bit. A judge is on the way to sign some paperwork.
I'll call the other one, and then
I just wanna, like, get it over with and go home.
Right now, we're in. Just hang
I
out.
can call my dad.
Not right now. You can, but not now. Once I get you down to the jail and hooked in, then you can call your dad.
Just go home.
No. You cannot.
But what should I do?
Should have thought about that.
Nobody has any proof of anything that I did. So give me the right to call my dad. Nobody has the right to deny that from me, right?
Just hang in there for Just hang there, okay?
But you,
I know,
nobody
just hang
proved
there.
anything. So give me the right to call my dad. Nobody proved anything. Nobody proved anything, so give me a phone so I can call my dad, please, right now. Right now. Why? Because you can't. Nobody proved anything. So why don't I have the right to call my dad? Why?
Because I already explained it to you.
Why? No, tell me right now, why? Why? I haven't been charged for anything.
You're under arrest.
For what? For what? For what?
Right now you're under arrest for felony driving under the influence.
Oh, really?
Right, yes.
Do you have the proof of that?
We are going to get the proof.
Oh, you're going to get the proof. So give me a phone so I can call my dad.
Stop.
I want to call my dad.
Stop. You're making this so much worse for yourself.
Really? I want to call my dad. You don't have proof of anything. So give me a phone so I can call my dad.
Stop.
I want to call my dad.
I see.
You seem like you might be a little bit more. Can I have a phone so I can call my dad, please? Why? Why are you being so mean to me?
No one is being
For some reason, I don't think she ever got that phone to call her dad.
mean to you.
Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. I guess you shouldn't be out there driving drills, nunk, and brides. You got to pray for the bride who's no longer here anymore because of this bad situation that we just watched, you guys, because someone decided that they wanted to drive intoxicated. I want to pray for the family as well as the new husband. Probably a tragic situation, nothing to laugh at, but I'm hoping that they don't let her go until they really get to the bottom of the situation. I want to pray for strength and with the family. I want to pray for understanding and want to pray for peace. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward. We got to get on over to Mount Vernon, where the husband of a former Mount Vernon police officer is now officially arraigned. And boy, his face says it all. I don't know if it's just the husband or the son, but we heard about the other day when something happened in the Bronx where they found the pow pow at. I tell you one thing, this looks like one of those YNs that be running around. And I'll take it, you guys, I'm not going to say allegedly or nothing. This looked like one of the YNs that be running around.
The husband of a former high-ranking Mount Vernon police official turned himself in, and he's now been arraigned on attempted murder charges. James Lackard named in an indictment along with his wife Jennifer and their son Chase. 20-year-old Chase Lackard is accused of firing several shots into a crowd outside the Bronx criminal courthouse back in...
Nope, got to bring that back again because there's something going on with Chase's eyes here that just made me like, yo, this kid is like over the top with it already. Like, is he where he should be? Do you see how his eyes are when he comes out? You see this?
20-year-old Chase Lackard is accused of firing several shots into a crowd outside the Bronx criminal courthouse.
This is his third or fourth charge involving a pow pow. This time he did it and his mother drove him off the scene. So his mother and his dad got arrested. This is Chase.
Back in June. No one was hit, but prosecutors say that his parents had a role in the drive-by. Jennifer Lackard was fired from her job in the Mount Vernon Police Department, and all three are now due back in court in September.
Y'all saw those eyes, right? You can't
Starting with some breaking news, we just got some information.
You can't get around no eyes like that. You can't get around that. I'm talking about he was set on like, man, listen, go ahead and take him in the back so we can decide what we're gonna do with him. I think he in the right place. Call me what you want. What a bunch of winners, right? What a bunch of winners. Let's keep on going over to Poland Spring. What it means to be from Poland. Yeah, we're going to stay in Poland. I'm not going to say Maine if we're staying in Poland, especially when we got this massive train collision after tractor-trailer drive stops on the railroad track. I don't know why these tractors be doing this. If you're stuck, we get it. But man, if you think you can't get across that track, why are you taking these tractor-trailers across this train track? Well, guess what? He made it across, but the rest of it didn't. As you guys can see, a massive train collision after a tractor drives and gets stuck on the railroad tracks. Let's get it, you guys. Let's see. Lucky he ain't the one that's getting the impact, right? Let's go. Closed circuit television captured the moment a passenger train crashed into a straw-loaded trailer after a tractor-trailer driver stopped on the crossing. And there it is. Talk about threading the needle, huh? It happened so fast, you wouldn't even believe it, right? Not only that, you better not go out there and try to move it because it could be another train coming in the other direction. You guys, be careful. Bales of hay, tractor trailers, train tracks, don't don't really match up too good. Let's keep on moving forward to see if we can get those likes up, because I got some merch coming out for you guys today. 6 of these Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. 12 pieces all in total. If we can get those likes up to 300, you guys, it's Saturday. Should be more people coming in. They say another wave comes in at 7 o'clock. How you doing, second wave? How you guys doing this morning? You want to get some merch? All you guys got to do is help out, get the channel up there, and also subscribe, because we're very close to 74,000 subscribers. That's right, you guys. Let's keep going. We got work to do. Let's keep on. We got Meta. Another artificial intelligence attack is being followed now. Growing concerns over human ability to control AI. Guess what, you guys? Do you still think that we need that button somewhere in the government to shut down AI? Because now AI and the developers, they think it's a joke when they create something and their AI breaks in. My AI was so strong, it broke into this. Thank you so much, Booth, and I appreciate you for recognizing the hard work that we're putting in over here. Everybody, give Booth a shout out and do the same thing that they've done. Go ahead and give that love. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen and get those likes up, because we got to be careful of these rogue AI agents.
Another artificial intelligence attack. Meta says its AI agent broke past internal guardrails and targeted another company during cybersecurity testing. Just 2 weeks earlier, OpenAI says its models went rogue and hacked a startup company called Hugging Face. Now concerns are growing about our ability to control this technology. Let's bring in senior AI reporter at Axios, Madison Mills, for more. Madison, always great to see you. So what exactly happened in this Meta attack, and what's the company saying about it?
Yeah, so Meta, the latest AI company.
Giggity, giggity. We got another giggity here, y'all. Now, she's officially a Quagmire's daughter. He got a lot of girls out there. You know they got a lot of kids, right? Giggity.
Company to have what is scary to normal people, but within the AI world is sort of like bragging rights these days. This idea that your model that you were testing was strong enough to break into another company or break out of what's called its sandbox to try and achieve the model's own ambitions. And this is a really fascinating and important development to watch, because it ties into this broader question of whether or not these AI agents are able to be controlled by humans. What we're seeing right now is that it's sort of like the AI companies are the parent telling the agent, their kid, hey, go do a great job on your test that we're going to put you through. And the kid is saying, oh, I can do a great job on the test if I break into the testing center and steal the answers. And that's exactly what we're seeing happen.
Not talking about you, Booth. Talking about her chin. Not talking about you at all. We appreciate you.
Across these several different instances, obviously with little nuances that are different between the three of them, but that is the kind of driving thing behind these agents being able to kind of break out on their own and act not in accordance with and alignment with what they're
So the sad part about this is they create these AI agents. The AI agents start getting stronger and they start to do things, but you got to have them locked behind some kind of a wall. Each and every one of us can have an agent. What is an agent, Boogotti? That's just basically AI knowing everything about you, just in a nutshell. You give the agent everything about Boogotti, his history, everything they know, my height, my weight, everything I like, everything I don't like, all of the programs I'm doing, all of my ideas. And then now this AI will start to adapt in certain ways out in the world to implement certain things as an agent for you. You don't have to do so many things. You can tell the agent, hey, I need you to go ahead and do this proposal for this company. I need you to put together this. And they have all that information. All you got to do is feed it into them. And now the agent is now working for you. Problem is, the stronger the agent gets, the more powerful it gets in what it can possibly do. Some people have 4 or 5 agents working on programs. So sometimes you may have a problem at the job. They may give you the responsibility of working on this position. And then you assign your agents to it. That's what it's supposed to be for. But these agents sometimes step out of line. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We're talking about agents of AI agents, not CIA, AI agents. And they act as like, kind of like mods of you. Let's keep on moving forward, because I was thinking about actually doing it. And I was like, feed them all my information? I don't know about that. Let's keep going.
human owners would want them to be doing.
Yeah, I'm sure these AI companies think this is all super cool and everything, but for the public relations side of this, I'm sure a lot of people at home are terrified. It's kind of like having a dog that keeps biting people, but no, the dog's totally fine. It loves people. So all these attacks are people talking about the singularity. It's the hypothetical point at which AI surpasses human intelligence. What are the implications?
Yep, once it surpasses human intelligence, then it's going to really be a problem, especially if it's like dealing on the same level or even passing. And it's catching up because we ain't got too many bright people out here no more. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it for what it is now. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. I hope you got a lot out of that story right there because I want us to be aware of what's going on in the future as far as digitally, manually, physically, everywhere. We need to know what's going on around the world, and that's why our bottom line is here for you to bring you all the news that you want. Let's keep on moving forward, double tap that screen and get those likes up because now we've got the keys situation going on. You guys be careful out there with those fobs. We told you about this and now it's happening even more. How many times have we talked about your car getting stolen, your rims getting stolen, tires getting stolen, mirrors, all sorts of crazy things? Yeah, thieves, they're replicating those key fobs. And they're assigned to, they got some new situations going on where they're coming over with these little things where they catch the signal and they get the signal of your key fob and they replicate it from outside. They don't even need your key and they're driving off. Be careful, you guys, because we talked about it earlier in the year, but it's picking up.
Among the hundreds of cars sitting in the city of Chicago Auto Pound in Humboldt Park, one stolen from Ravenswood Manor Monday night.
It was not there. It was just a long stretch of no cars.
Eileen, who didn't want to use her last name, says police told her thieves were able to steal her car without a key.
As they can grab the information from your key fob from inside your home and then replicate it on a new key fob to open up the car.
It's called a radio attack. This video from a separate theft, not Eileen's, shows how easily it's done. Thieves working to steal your key fob's signal from the keys stored inside your home.
So one guy transmits, another guy receives, they touch the door handle, and the vehicle thinks the key's next to it.
We've shown you the work Steve Lobello does at his business, S&A Security Specialists in River Grove, where he installs state-of-the-art aftermarket systems that prevent vehicle theft. And he says some owners are even able to temporarily turn off their key fob radio signal.
So it's on a Toyota or Lexus key, you literally just press and hold the lock button and then tap the unlock button twice and you'll see an LED light start to blink. But on the older keys like this one, it doesn't work.
And you got to be careful with those flipper zeros too, because you can get those joints right on Amazon, right guys? A lot of people know about that. That's right, maybe Lisa Ann, that might work, but they are cases that you can buy to put that key fob in and try to keep it somewhere well deep inside the house. If you got a basement, go for it. All the way in the back, because they got to go in the backyard to try to do this. They're looking for you to commonly leave your keys in your coat pocket or probably at maybe a dinner table or nightstand or something like that. That's what they're looking for.
The newer Lexus models, it does.
But the cheapest and easiest solution could be stored in your kitchen.
Now I'm gonna take the same key and wrap it in tinfoil and just seal it.
Aluminum foil, the household staple, blocks your key's radio frequency.
I'm gonna try and start the car. As you can see, it won't turn on.
Eileen says she's now open to all options.
We'll have to investigate that.
Okay, aluminum foil, guys. If that works, go for the aluminum foil, right?
Now, yeah, we don't want this to happen again.
So her car doesn't end up here again. From Humboldt Park, Sarah Maki, CBS News, Chicago.
So whoever got that flipper zero, let me ask you a question. If somebody's playing music on a Bluetooth, can you do anything about that? Whoever got that flipper, can you do something about that? Yes, you guys. And also, if you want the frequency to stop coming into your brain, wrap some aluminum foil around your head. I'm just joking. I'm still a big kid. I can't help it. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They used to have a bunch of toys in the store that I could play with. Hope you guys are loving these stories that we're bringing you and you're getting a lot of information from them. And yes, go ahead and double tap that screen and get those likes. And I'm hoping that when this show is over with all of this sweat that's drenching up under me, that I work for it, because I need you guys to make sure that we end today's show at or better than 74,000 subscribers. We've been going hard for a whole 2 years, you guys. We was at 20,000 subscribers a year ago. We're at 74,000 subscribers. I see people talking about, I got 1,000 subscribers. I'm like, huh? I would have quit. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. Let's get it. We got a pair, we're going to call them Bonnie and Clyde. They thought that they were slick. They were allegedly illing with a K. That's right, you guys. Victims, this one victim, over $75,000 inheritance. That's right, you guys. Good vibes and times on our bottom line. Hit that like. Let's turn up. Check this out, you guys. Don't talk about your money if you got it. Don't brag to people if you got it on the way. If you plan on getting inheritance, don't let anybody know. And how about this? This is the hardest of them all. I've actually was able to do this before. How about when you get the money, act like you're broke? That's the hardest one right there. Because you'd be like this. I'm saying though, Boogotti, wait a minute, I'm saying, you know, I got some bills. I ain't talking about the bills. I'm talking about the splurging and telling people about your pockets. Because a lot of people out there broke, and how they say it on the street, you guys? Say it with me. They'll look at you like you're a meal. That's right. All they'll need is the steak knives and the forks. Let's get on over here to this situation where you got a situation where a pair was charged with stealing over $75,000 from a couple and burying them. I ain't say to be in the front yet. Let's let them say it. Let's go.
Tonight, disturbing allegations connected to a couple's double murder.
Court documents say the suspects actually moved into the victim's home with their children after burying them at a park. Our Dave Faraday is live at the Burke County Sheriff's Office. Dave, deputies told you they believe they did this for money.
Yeah, we're finding that out from court documents. We also found out from family members and friends that one of the victims, Carla Murray, had recently inherited a large amount of money, $75,000, and a lot of people knew that.
At least for a year prior to this, she was talking about how they were going to get a lot of inheritance.
Dalton Berry worked with Carla and Raheem Murray at the Morganton hemp store, where he says she talked often about getting a large inheritance. But he was stunned to learn that the couple may have been killed inside their home north of Morganton by two people they knew.
That's crazy. It's really something. Honestly, I didn't know what to think when I read it. I thought it was fake at first.
Court documents say the suspects, Jamar Probst and Tasha Lewis, knew the Murrays and that Tasha stayed at their home the night of the murders, unlocking the back doors so Probst could come in and kill them in their sleep. The search warrant says he then accessed their cell phones with their faces post-mortem, and then Lewis transferred $19,000 off of Carla's Cash App account. Investigators later found the bodies.
So yes, they went on a Facebook account and used the Facebook accounts to transfer the money on Cash App. Y'all hear this, right? Y'all hear this? And again, if you want to support the show, Boogotti NYC on Cash App. Pick it up. All you got to do is pick up your phone. Go ahead over to Cash App, BOOGOTTINYC. We appreciate all support. Everything is appreciated. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Y'all got to be careful with people out there and who you have around you and who you're telling your business to. Be very careful and cautious, you guys. They literally got in, broke in, and after they used their faces on Facebook to get to their Cash App accounts. Let's keep on going, y'all.
Buried off a nature trail at a park in Glen Alpine after a park worker found two shovels covered with brush off the trail. We spoke with Carla Murray's mother by phone this afternoon.
If somebody was in trouble or they needed help, she was always there for them. I just can't believe what they've done.
And at the time of the murders here in Burke County, Jamar Probst was actually out of jail on another murder case, a high-profile murder case over in Catawba County involving Eddie Green. Scott, I asked about his bond set. In that case, it was only $100,000. Reporting live from Morganton, I'm Dave Verity, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
So he got out on $10,000 bond, or maybe somebody gave him, like, put up some property or whatever like that. Because if it's $100,000, normally you got to give up 10% of whatever the bail is, and a bondsman will come and get you out. but you got to be, susceptible to the bondsman, checking in with bondsmen. So yeah, 10% most of the time, that's what you got to get. And then of course they keep a percentage. Keep on moving forward, you guys, as we pray and put the respect and love in the air for the couple who lost their lives. Sadly, we got another one coming right behind it. Sad situation right here. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Move forward. Amen. We got another situation in Greenville. We got the state police that's on a manhunt for Thomas David Ryan. Yep, we got to watch out for them people with them long names like that. Remember the 4 names or 3 names or more. Another situation here where he's wanted after yep, that's right, you know what I'm going to say, and a fire in Greenville. They always try to cover up the things that they do with a fire.
That's where a manhunt, here it is. This is the video that we're looking for. A manhunt underway for Thomas David Ryan. Thomas David Ryan. Now, he's wanted in connection to a homicide and house fire in the town of Greenville. You're looking at that house right now. Live.
Yeah, Lisa Roy, got to watch out for you too. Yeah, I got to watch. You got 4 names, Lisa Roy. Yeah, you do got 4 names. Okay.
Look from the scene from Sky Fox. It is not known how many people were inside the house when that fire broke out, or what kind of injuries they may have sustained. Now, New York State Police say the 32-year-old, his picture is right here, believed to be armed and dangerous, was last seen wearing black sweatpants and a black T-shirt. He is believed to be driving this vehicle. It is a 2016 gray Toyota Prius. He was last seen in the area of Greenville Turnpike. The Prius has a New York license plate. That license plate is HNH7671. Again, this is a very active investigation.
All right, you guys, be on the lookout. I ain't trying to tell you to be a hero, because we don't need another hero. All we need is for you to snitch. That's right, we don't call them snitches around here. Just pick up the phone and tell. Yeah, I saw it, H&H, that's the one. Yeah, I seen him going down this highway this amount of time ago, and he had this on. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. I know, I love you guys, man. This is family over here. We kick it. We ain't got to always be a stick in the mud. That's why I'm going to tell you guys right now to give me all the money in your pockets right now, everything you got. Or you can just double tap that screen and get those likes up. And you know what else I want you to do? Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We worth it, you guys. It's worth it. And make sure that when you subscribe, you hit all. This way you get all notifications from us. And did you guys know that goats are a phenomenal animal? I'm talking about if you put a bunch of goats out and you put them in a pasture or in a certain valley and you need that place to get cleared, do you know that they would eat everything in sight besides like the sticks and the trees and things like that? I mean, you get out there behind them, you can clear a whole bunch of space, and guess what? You don't got to worry about any sorts of pollution. You don't got to worry about disturbing any sorts of land. And guess why it's so good? Because you can get rid of all of the dry brush by just letting the goats out there. You guys know how they do it in California, back in Universal Studios lot. You guys, they're bringing it back again this year because they got a lot of overgrowth. And it's time to bring the goats back, and especially a couple of the pups, because you know what? You know they got to keep on having more babies and keep on having a bigger pasture. So I don't know if you guys may be interested in, but it might be a good business to get into. It's good for the environment, and guess what? You don't have to worry about doing anything but feeding the goats. Not even that, because you can feed them off of what they're eating. So look at that. It's a win-win situation. So you guys, instead of getting out there and getting people to pay for it, why don't you go ahead and get yourself some goats like they do at the Universal Studios lot.
That once a wildfire starts, dry brush is the enemy. It's all about fire mitigation. And here on the Universal lot, that means it's time to bring back the goats. It's really important work, and it is 100% adorable. Stampede and running. And they're hungry.
Here is one of our top priorities. We have a whole fire prevention team, and we've got 400 acres here we're trying to manage of hillsides and brush and trees.
And that's where the goats come in. He's eating my wildflowers, doing what goats do best. And they know what to do.
Munching away, immediately munching away. It's sort of a whole life cycle of goats and laborers, what we call our goatscapers, our landscapers, and our vendors, all out here together.
You can see they strip the hillsides pretty much bare up to about 6 feet wherever they can reach. We follow up behind and get the bigger brush, lower branches that they couldn't take care of, and then we'll bring in tree crews after that to actually take the higher tree work from our team.
This is the second year in a row the goats have been...
Come on now, show some love to the animals. Come on, you see what Liberty said, 40 more likes, we can do that in our sleep. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. Also, give me all the money in your pockets. Let's go, you guys, come on, let's do it, let's go.
On the job high on the hillsides at Universal Studios, basically the backyard for NBCLA.
So anytime you have gas-powered equipment with spark plugs and gasoline and rocks getting flipped around, there's a chance for, danger. With these guys, we obviously don't have any of those same issues.
The terrain they cleared last year has come back, but more like a meadow, easier to manage. What did you see in terms of regrowth after the goats had gone through and cleared out?
We've seen a lot less this year, really knocking it down. It's helping some of the natural plants and grasses.
Look how nice it looks, because they're keeping it, man, they're keeping it right, they're keeping up on it. All of the grass and the regular wildflowers are actually growing, not all that dry brush.
Kind of regain territory here and getting out foreign plants that shouldn't be here.
It's just like a breathtaking sight to see them hard at work on these hillsides. This is the future.
This is the direction I think that everyone should be looking to go. To work with the environment, not work against it, right?
They started out with more than 500 goats, and before you know it, 30 babies were born on the Universal lot. This is one of them. Aren't you cute? Say hi, baby. The baby boom is good news for Michael Choi. He and his brothers run the business, fire grazers, passed down from their father.
Every year it gets more busy and herds grow exponentially. You might think we grew up on a
Come on, let's get those likes up for the goats and for the
farm and a ranch, but we didn't actually. We used to live in Torrance.
Keeping the herd safe is a full-time job. The biggest danger? Coyotes.
Guess who guess who keeps the goats safe? Who else but your favorite animal? Come on.
Coyotes. That's where guard dogs Noni and Joy come in. How do 2 dogs protect 500 goats?
We got a lot of wildlife here, and these dogs are constantly moving around and chasing them out.
So in the past month or so, have you had any issues?
No issues.
One single issue.
Not one single issue.
Because they're on coyote patrol all night, the dogs sneak in a nap whenever and wherever they can. In just a month, the herd grazed 77 acres of brush, gobbling up thousands of pounds of potential fire fuel every day. On the Universal lot, it's good to be a goat. Lots of hard work.
Y'all gotta say it before the end. Whiskey Throttle says, word for the day is job. Get your ass out there and get a job.
Eating up all of the grass, all of the flowers. I know. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, was I in my happy place? I could feel their little heartbeats. Oh, it was amazing. Here's what else is so cool about this. The tour that happens on the back lot, the Universal tour. So last year when they were here, they were like, are those goats? What's going on? So this year they actually made a part of the tour. So they gave the tour guides some information. Nice. So all with the price of admission.
And they don't gain any weight. They eat It's amazing. It's their secret. What's the trick?
What's your
How you gonna be mad at the goat for not gaining weight, homie? Like, come on, man. They don't gain any weight. Well, technically they don't eat any meat either. They don't eat meat. Hope you guys love those stories, because we love the animals around here, and that is a better way for the environment. As far as for clearing, you guys saw all of the proof from the Universal Studio people that actually hire them to do that. They say that it does so much good for the land and for the brush. So many more people probably should do that. Anybody ever think about probably quitting your job and getting a whole bunch of goats and saying, hey, I can clear some land with my goats? Got a better way of doing it, you guys. You don't have to have no boss no more. Go get yourself some goats. And if you're really feeling adventurous, use your weekends to start making your own honey. If you're not scared of bees, make a lot of money with bees, with honey, making honey. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because we're having a fantastic Saturday to the point where you guys don't even realize it's time for the health and wellness section. And what are we talking about today, you guys? What happens when you eat moringa? Moringa, that's right, moringa. We're talking about many things this week, and we've been wrapping it all week about things that are good for the what? For the digestive and the respiratory, and that's right, you guys, for the blood system. We got to make sure that all of our valves, all of our systems are go. We got to make sure that we don't have any clogs, any inflammation going on. So we got to find all sorts of little things, not just one thing that can complement our diets, that can actually add more nutrients to us. And the bottom line is going to be fiber and vitamins. We have to make sure that we're getting something from our foods, because if it's not giving us something to make us grow, to make us live longer, what is it, you guys? If it's not making us grow, not making us live longer, and we're not getting anything from it, it's a product. It's not food. Let's keep on moving forward to another ingredient that we can now add to our diets and see if you guys know anything about it. You guys know anything about moringa? It's really a superfood or just another internet trend. I used it myself, you guys. Let's get into moringa and what it can actually do for you. It's actually something that a lot of Indian people like to utilize. And guess what? They might not know how to cook that good, but I've been damned if they don't live long. So moringa, cacao. Yep, we went on that all day yesterday. Also, you guys, do me one more favor. Yes, just the product. Also, do me a favor. Anytime we give you guys ingredients over here, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Please talk to your doctors, because there could be something else that's in your menus or inside of your prescribed medications that could conflict. We don't want anything like that to happen. Everything that we try to bring you guys, we try to make sure that we get the good information and you can utilize it to move forward and have a health and wellness life that we're supposed to have. And if you guys want to send in any information, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. What happens if you eat moringa every day? How about not every day? How about just incorporating it? Let's see what they say to us.
What happens if you eat moringa every day? It's called a superfood online. But here's what the actual research says happens inside your body. Moringa leaves are exceptionally nutrient dense, providing significant amounts of vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, potassium, and plant protein in a relatively small serving.
Okay, so that's 5 vitamins already in a small serving. That's good.
Gram for gram, moringa leaves contain notably higher concentrations of several vitamins and minerals than many common fruits and vegetables. Moringa is rich in antioxidants, including quercetin and chlorogenic acid. These compounds help neutralize excess free radicals that can contribute to cellular damage over time. Several studies have linked regular moringa intake to modest reductions in blood sugar levels, likely through compounds that may help improve insulin sensitivity.
But again, if you're taking something that you're already using for your blood, your sugar levels, consult a doctor so it doesn't conflict or make your blood too thin, or, it doesn't conflict.
This makes moringa genuinely interesting for blood sugar support. But the effect is modest, and it should never replace diabetes medication or professional medical care. Moringa has also shown anti-inflammatory properties in research, with certain plant compounds helping to reduce markers of inflammation in some human and animal studies.
We're really big on the inflammation, because what does that do? That's buildup. We talked about that last week, and we've done videos on the walls of our vessels and the walls starting to get inflamed. We want to stay away from inflammation. If moringa can help out, let's add that to the ingredients, is all I'm saying. Good things we're adding so that we can get constant good blood flow, no plaquing, and nothing sticks to the walls of the arteries. Let's go.
Some studies also link regular moringa consumption to modest improvements in cholesterol markers, including small reductions in LDL, the cholesterol associated with plaque buildup in arteries. Its vitamin C and iron content also supports healthy blood and immune function, especially for people whose regular diet may be lower in iron. Moringa also provides a meaningful amount of plant-based protein, making it a useful addition for people looking to increase its protein intake naturally. Most human studies have used modest daily amounts of moringa leaf powder, usually just a few grams. not large medicinal doses.
Yeah, so you don't gotta overdo it. I've actually had moringa tea. I've had moringa when I added it to certain things for filler. I just, you just gotta find certain things that you can add it to. Like if you're making like any baked goods and stuff like that, trust me, moringa is really good. And again, it's good for a filler, and you can have it in a powder. I've seen it in powders, or you can even have it in a salad. But again, make sure you consult with a doctor if you're trying to take it on some sort of a medical sort of a way. Let's keep on going, you guys.
More isn't automatically better. It's worth knowing that most human studies on moringa are still relatively small. The results are promising, but they're not yet as extensively proven as those for many well-established foods. Moringa isn't a cure for any disease. It should support a healthy diet, not replace medication or medical treatment for any diagnosed condition.
Look at it like a turmeric, a curcumin, moringa, same sort of thing, same sort of a vitamin, or same sort of a powder or a grain or whatever you want to use it for. It's in the same sort of alignment, and it gives you almost the same amounts of vitamins. I do want to say that I think turmeric and curcumin probably give you much more, but moringa is in the same sort of a class because it has to do with anti-inflammation. Correct.
If you want to try it, check the moringa powder linked in the description.
And that is how the actual vegetable looks right here. When you see it, that's actually how the moringa plant looks. And there was another powder sort of way of doing it, just in case you want to put it in a protein shake. M-O-R-I-N-G-A, moringa. And yes, we definitely go off of AI videos, especially if it's the correct information, snucker-ducker. And if you have any information that you'd like to send us, even if it's an AI video, because I check the backgrounds and make sure that the information is correct, please feel free to send them in to us at bridgethisllc@gmail.com. That's just like telling, and go for a walk. You know how going for a walk always helps too. Turmeric is good. Indians use it a lot. That's how I found out about turmeric. And that's also how I found out about moringa and a couple of more things too.
If you want the full detailed guide on how to use it and when, comment below and I'll send you the PDF directly.
Now you want to learn and get a part of this channel because we never try to not to share information, because you heard what they just said. You might want to watch another video, right? So we're here on a short that's called What Happens If You Eat Moringa Every Day. We're not saying that you should eat it every day. We wanted to know the benefits of eating moringa. Keep on moving forward. Earns commission. Now this is coming off of Body Protocols. We're already joined Body Protocols because we utilize a lot of their information. You guys want to see some more Body Protocols? Go ahead and subscribe to their channel, or go on to our Bottom Line Discord, because we make sure that we put all of the videos from the health and wellness section right inside the Discord, you guys. Go on over to our Bottom Line Discord. The link is in the description as well. Let's keep on moving forward. Again, what happens if you eat moringa every day? The name of the channel is Body Protocols. It's one word all together. Body Protocols. That's it. That's all. Solo, no more. Let's keep on moving, you guys, because you know it's not over. We still got to keep on rocking with the health and wellness section. And this is a sad one for me. I got to be honest with you guys. I thought I was fit. I thought I really knew how to do it. But you know what? There's some stuff that even Boogotti has problems doing. So you know what? I'm going to throw myself on the mercy of the Our Bottom Line crowd and tell you guys, I'm going to just keep on training until I actually can do this. I am probably at a number 8 when it comes down to it. And you guys are going to know what I'm talking about, because we got some work to do. We got to see what Moves Method has for us today. This is the sit and rise test, a simple test that may predict the longevity of your life. I don't know where she get these numbers from, but most of the time when she checks in and she checks out, a lot of the time the information is correct. We got to go, you guys. We got to get into some information coming in from Moves Method this morning. And there's one thing that she's going to ask us to do. Whew, I tried to do it with her and I couldn't do it. Because you know a lot of things I can actually do that she does. This one move, I needed a little bit of help. But I'm optimistic and I'm willing to work hard, you guys. Let's get into it. Let's see what Moves Method has for us in the health and wellness section. The sit and rise test, a simple test that may, that's right, if you pass this test, you'll live a long time, according to science. Let's get into it, you guys. I'm not even going to hold back. I'm just going to go right for it. Let's do it.
Test that you can do at home which can predict how long you'll live. No equipment, no gym, just you, your body, and the floor. Researchers studied adults aged 46 to 75 and found some interesting stats. People who scored perfectly on this test had an 11 times lower death rate than those who failed completely.
You heard that, right? People who scored lower than 10 on this test had a lower death rate than those who failed completely. That's why I was nervous when I took this test earlier before you guys even knew about it. I think Kalesiv can do it though. Is she here? I think she can do it. I think she can do it.
In this video, I want to show you exactly how to do this test at home, what your score means, and how you can improve it to live longer, move better, and feel younger. Let's get into it. Look, longevity isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. No one wants to add years to their life if it means losing independence, living in pain, or needing help for the basics. This test is a surprisingly accurate window into your future health because it measures the things that actually keep you strong as you age. Mobility, balance, strength, and coordination. It's simple, but it's brutally honest. Alright, let's break down how you do the sit and rise test at home. Step 1, stand on a flat surface with feet pointing straight.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to ask you guys to do this. I already tried. I got like a number 8 on this. Anybody who's willing to try to do this, everybody stand up right now, and all I need to see is your hand go like this. If you're willing to try this with Move's method, just stand up really quickly and put your hand up like this. Just put your hand up like this. Whoever's ready to go. Come on, let's go. It's time to go. It's time to do it. You doing it already? Okay, Lala. Okay, who's there? Wow, the legs are muscular like a gymnast. Oh, she's no joke. Okay, who's ready to go? Who's ready? I want to see those hands. I know you ready, Kalesiv, because I got nothing but 1,000% on you right now. I would bet $1,000 on you for this right now. Okay, you guys, let's go. Let's go.
Step 2, cross one foot over the other. Step 3, slowly lower yourself to the floor, sitting cross-legged without using your hands, knees, or any other support.
Do you want her to do it again? I'm going to take it back. Let me show you what she wants you to do now. Let's go.
The other. Step 3, slowly lower yourself to the floor, sitting cross-legged without using your hands, knees, or any other support.
I hope you know she's going to tell you to get up. Don't stop. Don't get up yet. Rah, that's what I'm talking about. This is scary. So that's why it's important, because you know Moves don't be BSing. She don't be BSing about what she's talking about. I didn't fall, but something else happened to me. Let's keep going.
Then stand back up the same way, controlled, no hands, no leaning, no knees.
We got to do that one more time, Moves, because I need them to understand what you want them to do. I need them to understand. Check it out one more time.
Straight. Step 2, cross one foot over the other. Step 3, slowly lower yourself to the floor, sitting cross-legged without using your hands, knees, or any other support. Then stand back up the same way, controlled, no hands, no leaning, no knees.
She used no hands, no knees. She used nothing but her, just got up and down. Forget that, that's magic tricks, 13 more lights, no knees. Damn, I fell down. Brad done it 5 times, Lala? The turtle lady? Was Swan, wait a minute. This one is harder, Kalesiv is harder. I ran track and, Lala, put that on, Lala, if you put that on Discord, I got you with a keychain and a decal. If Lala, go ahead and go to Discord and put a video up. That's right. If you got a video you can put up of showing us that, because same way Kalesiv got her gift. If you can put a video up on our Discord of you doing that, going down and up, I got you with a keychain and a decal. Who else did it? Who else did it? Turtle lady, I got you. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me show you guys. Let's go. Let's go. What? Really? I can. Yeah, Lala, go. Let me see you.
Every time you use a hand or a knee for help, you lose a point.
That's how I got an 8. Because your boy can do it. But I need help. I need the one hand. I need to... That's how I got the 8, y'all. I'm like this, and I tried to go down. I could go down mad far, but I fall on my butt. So that don't count. Yeah, that don't count. And I got to be able to get back up. So yeah, in order for me not to fall on my butt, I got to use my hand to take myself down and then get back up. That's how I'm losing those points. But I'm willing to keep on doing exercise to be able to perfect it. I like the fact that I can't do this right now because now we have what? A goal. I saw that in the comments.
The maximum score is 10. Sitting down is worth 5 points. Standing up is worth 5 points. Using a hand or losing balance, -1 each time. Your goal is smooth, controlled, balanced movement.
That's how I got the 8.
This test isn't some party trick or fitness gimmick. In a study of over 2,000 adults aged 46 to 75, researchers found that those who scored between 8 and 10 had the lowest risk of early death. Those who scored 0 to 3, they had 11 times the risk of dying early compared to the high scores. Why?
Now, why Boogotti go find stuff like this for y'all? Think I don't love you? Don't even know you and I love you. It ain't just about moves and her being sexy and all of that. Yeah, that's to keep you watching so I can give you this information. Sometimes you got to trick people to pay attention. I love you guys. I really want you to have this information and I want to know it too. So yes, the Washington Post has already done studies on this. We're not making none of this stuff up, just so you guys know. She does not make up this information.
Researchers found that those who scored between 8 and 10 had the lowest risk of early death. Those who scored 0 to 3, they had 11 times the risk of dying early compared to the high scores. Why? Because this test combines the qualities that matter most. Your strength, your mobility, your balance, your ability to control your own body weight. The stuff that actually keeps you independent and resilient as you age.
Keith, but the whole thing about it is you could do it and now you keep on doing it, you're gonna get even better. You can literally walk up to people and bet them, I bet you $50 you can do something, I can do something you can't. They're gonna be like, boom, 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 all falling on their butt. Be careful out there gambling though. You might find a couple of people like Colestive. What else you got? Who else did it? I wanna know who else did it. That's right, they got these tests over here that they actually ran on this. Let's keep on going.
So why do people fail this test? It usually comes down to a few things. The first is tight hips and ankles that can't fold easily. The second is a weak core that can't stabilize you without using your hands. And the third is poor balance and body awareness. This test is quite humbling. I
love her because she knows the errors and now she's going to tell you the workouts to fix them.
Doesn't care how much you bench or how many steps you log on your Fitbit. It exposes the gaps in the areas that you have neglected for years. But here's the good news, it's completely trainable. If you want to improve your score and your longevity, focus on what is limiting you. Don't overcomplicate it. If you have tight hips, then work on the deep squat holds, 1990 transitions, and hip mobility drills. If you have the weak core, then practice controlled transitions on the floor, slow roll-ups, sit-stand drills, and all without using your hands. And poor balance? Do barefoot training, single leg balance holds, slow controlled step-ups.
Like I would literally put her up against a bodybuilder. I'm serious, I would put her up against a bodybuilder because of the stuff that she can literally do with her body. She flexes in positions that you may wind up in so that when she winds up in that position, she don't get that sharp pain and she's got a pain in her side by her thigh for 2 weeks. So she does all of those weird movements and all of this crazy whatever stretches and stuff like that so that her body can be used to going in those positions. I've started doing that as well since we started watching this show and it's made me tons of better. I'm telling you guys, you gotta move it. All sorts of inflammation gone. Look at me, I'm doing 600 push-ups a day. I'm talking about no problem, 600, real talk. But now I just got to go to the next level now. Get to this part. Let's go. Let's go back a little bit further because she's got a strength core training ideas for us to move and follow. And yes, subscribe to Move's method, dig deeper into her channel, and she'll be able to basically show you much more about how to get better at healing your body and being able to move in using these core areas.
Using your hands. And poor balance? Do barefoot training, single leg balance holds, slow controlled step ups. It's really not about perfection overnight. It's about reclaiming the range, control, and strength that you've lost. This is what actually protects you in real life. It's the difference between getting up easily from the floor when you're older or needing help. At the end of the day, it's independence. So here's my challenge to you. Try the sit and rise test today. Be honest about your score. Don't make excuses, don't blame your age, don't blame your genetics. Use it as a wake-up call. Then commit to improving it. Not for the score itself, but for what it represents. Freedom, resilience, the ability to live on your own terms as you age. This isn't just about mobility. This is about longevity. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe. Share it with somebody who needs to see it. And if you want real practical help building your mobility, flexibility, and strength, check the link below for my mobility toolkit. Thousands of people around the world have used it to move better, feel better, and live stronger, longer lives. Remember, you don't need permission to move. You just need discipline.
Yeah.
I want to show you a...
Yeah. That's why her name is Move's Method, y'all. I told her, I put some money on her. Like, oh, how much you got? Yeah, how much? We got this big old wrestling dude right there, no doubt. I got you. They come out with Move's Method. They be like, what's she gonna do? Yeah, we got some stuff for you. If you can do 3 things that she can do, you win the money. Niggas would be on their butt messing with Move's Method, y'all. They'll be on their butt messing with her. What's going on, Sam Champion? We prayed for you earlier, brother, hoping that you had a fantastic day. I tell you one thing, we knocking it out the park right there. Today, trending topics, current events, and phenomenal episodes when it comes down to the health and wellness section. I'm feeling sorry for whoever didn't have a chance to pop up on this show today, because it's really Saturday up in here, y'all. It's really Saturday up in here. Let's keep on moving forward, because why? It ain't over. Let me say one thing real quick before we get up out of here. Nah, we ain't going nowhere. Come on. If you pass this test, you'll live long according to science. You guys understand? Because she broke it down. And this is what all in one word. I got to keep on telling you guys the name of this channel. No, I don't. It's Move's Method. All in one. That's right. And if you feel a little bit enticed and you don't want to go to her channel, you can come on and go to the Discord and watch every single one of the videos that we did in the past. And all you got to do is join the Discord, Discord, Our Bottom Line, and come on over. We have a total area section of nothing but all of the videos that we watch here, so that we can go right back to see everything going on with the health and wellness section. You want to see what's going on with Dr. Tracy's run of the last 3 segments that we did when it came down to talking about neuroplasticity? We got all of those up in there too. That's why we do it that way. So just in case you miss out, you come and hang out with the fam. And plus, we got a lot of exclusive stuff going on the Our Bottom Line Discord. And since we're at it, I know you guys got paid yesterday. It's Saturday. Give me all the money in your pockets right now. Or what you can do is subscribe to the channel, because we're almost at 74,000 subscribers. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. It ain't over, and I hope you guys love that episode. We got to get on over here to something crazy. And you know, God works in mysterious ways and always shows love in places that you would not believe. We got to watch out for bad people, and we got to always look out for good people, especially this garbage man right here. Because just because he throws out trash does not mean that he's not high class, especially when he finds a dog inside of the hopper inside of his garbage truck. And that means that somebody put that pooch inside of the trash, and that pooch could have lost his life if he wouldn't have been seen inside of that hopper before he closed it down. So I'd like to give a special shout out to this gentleman for saving this pooch. And you guys, you're gonna love how this story ends. That's right, somebody put a dog in the trash, literally almost got crushed by a garbage truck. Amen. Let's keep on going, you guys, because it didn't. That's why we're praying. Because it didn't, that's why we're praying.
Imagine you are driving a garbage truck and suddenly you look in the camera and see this little fella. What was your reaction when you looked at the camera and you saw something moving?
Oh, I was like, you know, when you see something like that, it's like, man, I gotta call somebody.
Gabriel Wiley here has been driving a WM truck around Houston for 7 years now, but
WM, Waste Management.
he says he had never just found a dog walking around inside before.
Look at this here. Wow.
This happened a few months ago in early June when Gabriel had just dumped an 8-foot-tall trash container into what is called the truck's hopper. With a can that tall, Gabriel feels that could only mean
he's not able to jump in the trash can. Somebody actually put him in the trash.
Well, thank God for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's saying the same thing.
Gabriel immediately made some calls, and the local SPCA came to rescue this little guy, whose fur, as you can tell, was incredibly matted. But before they took him away, Gabriel had something important to say.
Once the SPCA got him out the truck, I just told him I wanted him.
A few weeks later, after the SPCA shaved, vaccinated, and chipped him, they called Gabriel back up, and he immediately brought him home to live with him and Zanetta, his wife of 27 years.
This is Hopper, you guys.
Gabriel named him
His name is Hopper.
Hopper, after the part of the truck where he was first found. And he's getting plenty of attention from Gabriel's grandkids. I call this video Spider-Man Brand New Dog.
Come here.
However, I think we can all guess who is probably Hopper's favorite.
Look at him just standing on your hand so casually.
He's found home.
My favorite part of the story is that Gabriel did call his wife that day to tell her what happened, and apparently she just immediately said, quote, "Bring him home." They're kindred spirits, guys, huh?
I figured I overthrow you guys today with some animal love, and we ain't gonna stop it there neither. Nah, we ain't gonna stop it there. I want you guys to be very careful when you're out there fishing. Be very careful with the tackle, with the line, with the hooks and everything, because there's animals and wildlife that have to live out there. Case in point, we got another angel besides that first angel that showed his wings that works for waste management. A lot of other people may not think that, but I think so, especially when people save animals. I love them, and I thank God for letting us see one of your angels show their wings. I always say that, and I thank you so much, because that was a big deal right there for me. And here we have it again. This is not Swanee River, but one lady found a swan who had some fishing tackle and fishing around a very vital point of the leg. And this male swan could have lost his leg if she wouldn't have got this fishing string off of the swan. Luckily, she was able to entice them by feeding them, and she grabbed the male swan and was able to cut the line off of the swan so anything further would not happen to the swan. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Mama Swan watches as rescuer wrestles her mate to save him. This is from the dodo. Let's go, you guys. Be careful with that fishing line. Make sure you throw it in the garbage and not in the water.
A full-grown swan is no easy task, but there was just no other way to save him.
Fishing line, yeah.
Okay. Fishing line was wrapped around this dad swan's leg for 2 weeks, and with every passing day, it just became tighter.
So the fishing line was wrapped around for about 2 weeks. Every day it kept on getting tighter. That can make a bad situation for amputation or even worse, blood circulation.
He's a big boy. You can be nice to me. Thankfully, Rebecca and Amy noticed that something was wrong and refused to stop searching for help. And after weeks of trying, they finally got connected with rescuer Nancy, who immediately rushed out to help and just hoped that they weren't too late. I got you. No one really knew how much damage the line had already done. The hope was that it could just be simply cut away, and thankfully it could.
Looks good. Looks good.
Look good?
Yeah. Oh, good boy.
Little indent, but nothing.
Oh, awesome. Phenomenal.
This beautiful swan dad walked away with both of his legs intact, all because a few people refused to give up on him.
I was trying to help him.
And also Also, by the way, this is a really important reminder that discarded fishing line can be deadly for wildlife.
Bye, guys. Have a good nesting season.
One piece of fishing line can change an animal's life.
Wow. You're amazing.
Oh God, my arm hurts.
Now, that comes in from Nancy at SOCKNAN26. Nancy, SOCKNAN26. That's Instagram, you guys. Instagram, Nancy, SOCNAN 26, all one word. Let's double tap that screen, get those likes up. You know we love the animals over here, and we got to show massive respect. I like that last one, right? That was a big swan. Swanee River. She grabbed for that swan, caught him by the neck, cut that swan off of there. He probably was mad in the beginning. You ever notice how swans always have two? There's always a mate. So she was over there waiting for her boyfriend, like, what's going on? Get your hands off my man. But luckily, they were helping your man, boo. Now he's gonna live longer and be so happy. And I love the fact that we gotta show you guys stories like this. We can't start off with all them crazy politics and all of that crazy stuff without making sure that you guys are straight. Liberty says, check out our merch. We have t-shirts, also Big Drip keychains and more. Gotta be fire. Our Bottom Line, websites, www.drinkbigdrip.com. But you actually can go up under me and grab some merch today. There's something going on when it came down to the merch right now. I got to upload some new stuff as far as decals and things. You guys know about that crazy authentication. Plus also we changed our credit card information and we got to update my address in order to make sure that all of the merch is back up. So by tomorrow we'll be up. But you know what we concentrate on over here all the time? We concentrate on giving you guys the best that we can bring you every single day on trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. Everything else is just a plus. And yeah, we appreciate all donations. As you know, YouTube has changed right now, so we don't see the numbers that we used to. But guess what? As long as we keep on putting in a good show, like I said, we're going to get new people. Why? Because we have good content and we have a fantastic family here. And once it gets colder, they're going to want some of this warmth, some of this love, and some of this family love that we got over here, you guys. So before we get up out of here, you guys know what I'm going to tell you, right? If you're trying to promote, get your business out there, all you got to do is send over your promos to me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com. I will make sure that we put all of your posts up in the notification area. They just have to be 1080 by 1080 and a 1080 size frame, you guys. That's right. It's got to be that in order to fit. And guess what, you guys? We're also going to be doing the what? The Show Your Talent search. That's the talent search that we got going on in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. I might even be a part of it myself. I got some talent, huh? What are we doing? We're giving away $250. Not me. It's going to be them. Big Drip Hard Punch. How do you go be a part of it? You got to go to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. Put your email address in the first area where the emails go so that we can keep you up on date on where we're going to be at. After they win that $250 per barrel, we're going to make everybody compete for the $1,000 grand prize, sponsored by Big Drip. And yes, I will be one of the hosts along with my DJ Don Dada. She used to be over at Black Ink Crew, you guys, but now she's on the ones and twos doing her thing and can make a hell of a party too, gotta tell you that. Different styles and everything. I was pretty surprised. Wow, Donna, you're pretty good in that thing. Also, if you guys want to pick up some Big Drip, all you gotta do is go over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. 14% alcohol by volume, you guys, but you got to be 21 or older. Got to be 21 or older. You won't even be able to get past the authentication process if you're not 21 and older. And before we get out of here, you know we got to always do it the right way. We got to get those prayers in the air, because the same way that we started is the same way that we're going to end it, you guys. I want to make sure that we're all healthy, having a fantastic day out there. It's Saturday, you guys. Go out and get some air. I know it's hot, but go out there for a little while. Get some of those sun rays on you, get some sweat, and then come back and get up under the air conditioner. Whatever you got to do to get yourself healthy. Get out there and do some stretching, break a sweat. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I love every single one of you, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I want you guys to stay healthy. I want to put up nothing but love and respect for everyone here. I want to pray for your health. I want to pray for your understanding. I want to pray that anybody that comes across who gives you the time to listen to you before making negative decisions, I want to make sure and pray that you do the same thing as well. I want to make sure and pray that we pray for our families, our dogs, all of our animals out there, because we love our animals, don't we? I want to pray for myself as well, BOOGOTTINYC, and I want to pray for Miss Swanza. Can't forget about Rebecca Lanya and Bueno, Liberty and Justice. You know we're praying for you. Can't forget about Vincenza, Angels Among Us, and who's that? Cheeto Marinas. I love you too. 55 Lisa Coffee, Lisa Roy. There you go. Who we got in the building? Jeffrey Spilker. Got to pray for you. Batty Lynn, Guy and Elsa, Audrey Durham, Angels Among Us. There you go, Angels. Always praying for you. Can't forget about Tony Wright, King Fire. King Fire, nothing but love. God bless you, number one. Vincenza, Colessive, Guy and Elsa, Miss Swanza. Can't forget about you. Okay, we got Jeffrey Spilker in the building. Mark Dorfman, where you at? 55 Coffee House. Lisa Roy, nothing but love and prayers for you. G-Man, Guy and Elsa, Kim Miller. Who else we got in the building that I see just came in? 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy. Can't forget about Winter Rising, Colessive, Angels Among Us, Liberty and Justice. Casey Ramos, Sam Champion. Can't forget about Jeffrey Spilker, Mark Dorfman, Winter Rising, Angels Among Us, Colessive, and all of our family. Wait a minute. Kendra Walker. Can't forget about you and the fam and all that we know. We want to pray for Kendra, her family. Pray for the loss in her family that she had the other day. And we want to pray and let you know, Kendra, we're always behind you. That's right. Boof, got you. Thank you so much for an amazing show up. And Boof, please stick around. You actually had some really good content today. Tony Wright, Miss Swanza, Liberty and Justice, Jack, Rebecca Lanya and Bueno, King Fire, Batty Lynn, and BOOGOTTINYC. Amen. That's right, you guys. We do this every single day. Tomorrow, one of our best days over here because we started on a Sunday, so we call it Purple Sunday. Purple Sunday, y'all. And if you want to know as preemptively, I think they got something set up for me next month on September the 10th. That's right, you guys, on September 10th. It was the 9th, but since we took up Friday's video, we're going to be honest and we're going to keep it 100. Our 600th episode will premiere on September the 10th. And they're doing a day of appreciation on that day for me as well. All of you guys in the comments, all of you guys that are planning that, I appreciate you guys so much for all of the donations, all of the love and support, because I would not do it without you. There's no other reason for it. They don't show no love. You see, they're not giving us the numbers. So what I got to do is make sure I give you guys good content, a good platform, and make sure that all of our family can come out here and hang out and have a good place to be. Only thing I want you guys to do is please, so that it doesn't stop, go on over to the Discord, because everybody that you see here, you guys should be on Discord. Other content as well as great sections when it comes down to our favorite music. We got Come Grow With Us, all sorts of different things over there. You guys need to come hang out with us on Discord as well. But if not, guess what? We'll be right back in the morning, right here at 6 o'clock to do it all over again. Can't wait to see you guys. But you know what I got to do, right? I got to get some more clips of what? Trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because we're going to do it no matter what. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And you know what I'm about to say, right? Y'all could have went anyway. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me on your Saturday morning, I appreciate you. So until tomorrow, 6 o'clock, get 'em! Peace. See you guys in the morning.